going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Las Vegas Raiders, who did win week 1 against the Carolina Panthers. I'm recording this on the 19th, so I don't know if they're going to win week 2. Probably not, but we can wait and see what's going to happen. Now, I know Henry Ruggs is going to be out for a while, but we're just going to let him play. And I don't love Derek Carr. I do love Josh Jacobs. I love Hunter Renfrow. Pretty good offensive line, but, Hudson's getting up there in age. Incognito's getting up there in age. Love Darren Waller. So we're going to have to work on receiver. Going to have to work on quarterback definitely, unless I want Marcus Mariota. Or I don't even understand how Nathan Peterman is still on a team. Doesn't really make sense to me. Then on defense, there are some good points like Crosby, Hurst, Joyner. Abrams pretty good. But there's still a lot of work we have to do. So let's get right into it and let's go to the playoffs. Yeah, the tough thing about this rebuilder, we are playing in the Chiefs division, so don't know how easy it's going to be. The Chiefs went 11-5, we went 6-10, Chargers 8-8, and the Broncos 7-9. Let's see how Derek Carr did. 3,800 yards, 27-14, kind of average. Jacobs 1,100 yards, only 2 touchdowns. I think he has more than that in real life right now, but okay. Richard with 8. Receiving Ruggs, 100 catches, 876, 6 touchdowns. Aguilar, 837 with 5. Waller, 3. Jones, 4. Jacobs, 4. On defense, Kowalski, 114 tackles, 104 for Littleton, 100 for Mullen. Sack totals, 4 for Kowalski, 3.5 for Hurst, 3 for Crosby and Collins. Interceptions, 3 for Littleton, Mullen, and Joyner, 1 for Harris, McMillan, and Heath. What about Arnett? Where is Arnett? He had 13 tackles. Talk about just wasting your first-round picks. Lamar Jackson, MVP, Breeze 2, Allen 3, Rivers 4, Herbert 5. Interesting. No Raiders, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. Littleton at 10, not bad. Offensive Rookie, is Ruggs going to be up here? He is at 6. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I didn't really think Arnett was going to be up there, but I was hopeful, not going to lie. Now, let's see what the development's going to be. I think Henry Ruggs has Superstar, if I remember correctly, which I think I do. Yeah, he has 7 XP too. Awesome. Renfrow with 2. Nothing really on the offensive line to talk about. Then on defense, Arnett has 2, not great. Mullen 3. Man, there's not much. Crosby has 3. That's good, I suppose. Wow. The Ravens dominated the Rams 49-21. Now, I want to bring McMillan back. I know, he's up to Superstar as well. I know I did the Dolphins a little while ago with McMillan on the team. I always record this, like something's going to happen between now and when this gets uploaded. Guaranteed. But who else do I want to bring back other than McMillan? Nobody way down here. Zay Jones would not be bad for a while. Aguilar, I just don't want any part of, to be honest. I'd rather have Henry Ruggs, Zay Jones, Hunter Renfrow. It'll be pretty cheap, but do I even want Zay Jones? I think I'm going to let him go to free agency, and then we could probably pick him up for cheap. But McMillan, I definitely want to bring back. And where is all our money? Probably Derek Carr. What do they pay like Mariota or Nathan Peterman? I mean, it can't be a lot, right? I have to take a look at that really quickly. I know most of the money. Trent Brown's making a lot of money, that's right. Oh yeah, Derek Carr. Terrell Williams, probably should get rid of him, realistically. $10 million for Marcus Mariota. What is John Gruden doing down there in Las Vegas? Guy lost his mind. Let's get rid of that. Joyner, not right now. I think Williams, I am just going to cut outright. Feel like he never got a chance in Las Vegas, but I'm not too concerned about that. And Derek Carr, we do have to hold on to until we get to the draft, see what we can do there. Maybe we even find somebody in free agency that would be nice. Because what do we have? $44 million. I don't know if there'll be any big-time quarterbacks here. Trent Williams, we're not going to do. Kamara's not going to be a free agent. Desmond King, no. We have Abram. Richard Sherman, no. Marcus Williams. That would be interesting. I am going to try to make a play in Marcus Williams. Let's go 6. Let's go 7.5. Let's up this to 4.75. $73 million offer. Beats the Jaguars by 9. Hilton, I mean, he wouldn't be bad. You guys have to admit that, but I feel like we should bring him in. Not Jared Cook. They definitely don't want to bring in Jared Cook, but Mike Hilton has no offers. Oh yeah, we could give him just a cheap 3-year deal, get a scheme fit corner to help out this defense. McKinley, I don't want. We have Cleveland Ferrell on the team. We're going to look back in a few years and be like, what were they doing? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. But I kind of doubt it. Pascal's up there with superstar. I still don't understand that. Cordell Patterson. I know they gave a lot of punt returners, kick returners, superstar. I just don't really agree with that. Let's advance the week. We got Williams. We got Hilton. Good. Let's go to the draft. So we are using a real draft class. We have the 7th overall pick. I do wonder, because the Jets don't need a quarterback. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to trade up. I'm going to try to get Trevor Lawrence to Las Vegas. I offer them 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick, and it wasn't even halfway. I really don't think that Trevor Lawrence is going to make it past the Jets, even though they have Sam Darnold. Yeah, I didn't really think so. Now, we probably can get Justin Fields or Trey Lance if we want to. Chase is gone. I wouldn't go with that. Ware defensive tackle we don't need. Holloway right tackle. And Chancellor. I guess the smart idea is to take one of these guys. I feel like we've taken Justin Fields so many times that I'm actually going to go with Trey Lance. He's a 72 overall hidden development, 87 throw power, 74 deep XC, 78 medium, 87 short. Another reason I did that is because he ends up going to the Saints every single time. And there's just probably no way that happens. Unless Breeze falls off a cliff midseason, they put in, what's the backup's name? Not Jameis Winston, the other one. It's going to slip my mind. I'm not going to remember what his name is. But unless they put him in and he lays an egg, which I guess is a possibility. I just don't know if that's realistically going to happen. Do we want to go with another receiver, pair him up with Renfro, pair him up with Henry Ruggs? I think we do. Let's go with Rashard Bateman. He's a 73 overall hidden development, 91 speed and acceleration, 79 catching, 78 catch and trap. So I put Derek Carr in the trade block. Nobody wants him, so I'm just going to cut him outright. I don't know if that would really happen. I know it's a realistic rebuild. I think somebody would trade for him. I should say that, but since nobody will, let's cut him. Let's save the money. Let's have a Lance star from day one. I mean, with Ruggs, Renfro, Bateman, a pretty good offensive line, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, he should have a good year, I hope. And then we're looking pretty good on defense, a little bit better with Hilton and Williams. But I think we should be fine. Let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs yet again. We went 6-10. All right. The Chiefs 10-6, Chargers 8-8, the Broncos 5-11. Derek Carr 3,900 yards. Why is he back? 25-17. What happened? Jacobs 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Richard with 7. Renfro 81 catches, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. Waller 86 catches, 992 with 2. Ruggs 729 with 4, 1 for Bateman. On defense, Littleton 129 tackles, 118 for Kowalski. Sack totals 5.5 for Hurst, 4.5 for Littleton. We need some sacks. 5 interceptions for Hilton, 2 for Littleton, 2 for Mullen, 2 for Joyner. And a few ones to go around, but no Williams in sight. Only 69 tackles. I shouldn't say only 69 tackles, but I was hoping for at least 1 interception. MVP Cam Newton, Trevor Lawrence to the Jets. Must be nice. I wish my guy could have started. See, the Saints got Fields instead. Coach of the year, Mike McCarthy. We wouldn't be up there. Offensive player, nothing. Defensive player, Evans. We have Littleton at 4. Offensive rookie, Bateman at 2. It's so annoying the Lance isn't up here. Defensive rookie of the year, we have Smith at 9. Because he's going to get screwed out of so much XP. I don't know what his development is. I imagine it's just star realistically. It is star, 4 XP. It's so annoying. 5 for Renfro, 4 for Ruggs. Bateman star, 5 XP. We do have to find a left guard, probably a right guard after this season. And then on defense, McMillan, Littleton with 3, Hilton, Williams with 2. 2 for Crosby and Hurst. The Chiefs beat the Cowboys 41-38. Poor Cowboys fans. Now, Hurst, I'm definitely bringing back. Richard could go. Our fullback I'll bring back. Why not? Miller could come back. Derek Carr, I definitely want gone this time. Maybe they'll change their mind again. Who knows? We do have a good amount of money, but we still have a lot of money in the offensive line. So I might have to cut maybe Gabe Jackson, since I don't see him here right now. But I guess at the same time, he might be the best we have. Look at all this money just spent on a bunch of players. I'm going to cut Joyner. Nassib, I'm even going to cut. And Kowalski, I kind of want to cut. We're not going to. But I want to open up some money. I want to do some spending. This team's so mediocre that it'd be kind of nice to spend some cash, pick up some players. Gabe Jackson. He's still the best we have, unfortunately. But $10 million in LaMarcus Joyner. I mean, that's just not worth it to me. So let's get him out of there. And then everybody else, even though Trent Brown, that is a lot of money, but he's still a solid player. Oh, do not want to upgrade the players, but we are in free agency. We should have about $40 million. 25 was before we just cut people. 43.4, Devontae Adams is there. We don't need him, but I wish we did. Schwartz, we don't need. I mean, we don't need an outside linebacker, but look at McMillan, up to X Factor. What about McGlinchey, though? I know we just brought back Colton Miller, but what if we put Miller at, like, guard? Actually, our whole offensive line would be set if we bring in McGlinchey. We move Miller over to guard. He could even put McGlinchey at guard if we wanted to. I don't think I'm going to do that. Like, the Chiefs shouldn't be able to bring him in. They should have no money for the rest of the time. With Tyreek Hill, Mahomes on that mega contract, it just shouldn't be a possibility. Now, let's make a play at Van Der Esch because the Saints are making an offer. They're not really making a good offer. I want to bring this guy to our team. Sony Michel, I don't think so. Howard, no. Njoku. Everybody else down here, other than maybe Levi Wallace? Yeah, that'll be good. Ronnie Harrison's up there. That's interesting, but we still have Jonathan Abrams, so I'm not going to make a play at that. But yeah, I'd say we're good. We just need Trey Lance to, I don't know, actually play this season. The computer not decide they want Derek Carr to start. We got everybody good. Let's go to the draft. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the computer's trying to tell me something. With all these receivers, these running backs, there is so many receivers up here. Carl Hunt, the quarterback. I don't really know what to do with this pick. So much so that I think I am going to trade back if there's any good offers, which there isn't. Imagine having the, what do we have, the 7th overall pick, the 6th overall pick. Like, well, I'll give you a 2nd and a 3rd. How's that sound? It's like, well, there's a quarterback on the board. That's just a terrible trade as is. I just don't think that's realistically going to work out for me. I'm about to reach on McGee so hard. And it's really a bad idea, but we don't need any of these positions. The best guy I thought other than that was Jermaine Holmes. And I just don't think he's going to be a good player. Or like Ellerby doesn't look great. Aldridge doesn't look great. I mean, first of the 40 and the 20 yards, not bad. I just really don't know what to do. And I know there's a lot of rambling. But I guess we're going to have to make a decision. And I think even Carmichael's not good. What about Callaway? Late first. There are so many mediocre players here. It makes me sick. Whoa, boy. You know what? I stand corrected. Let's get left guard Larry Olsen. He's a 74 overall, normal development. 90 strength, 75 run block, 68 pass block. In the second round, I know we don't need an outside linebacker, but we're going to go Hugh Chamberlain. 77 overall, normal development. 82 tackles, 77 hit power, 84 speed, 88 acceleration. So I put Gabe Jackson on the trade block. We're going to take whatever, and there's only one trade. But I'm going to move Miller. Put Colton and Moulton. It's a long story. We're going to put Miller over to right guard. The offensive line will be set, and I'm hoping that Olsen will come along pretty well, and I think he will. But there's a lot of good about this team. Let's auto-align really quickly, because we're basically 4 deep at receiver. We have Jacobs, we have Lance, Waller, Moreau. Then on defense, I am going to put Chamberlain. I want to put him down to end, because that's the only way he's going to get playing time. I almost feel like I should trade Pharrell now, but I don't think I'm going to. And of course, we didn't make the playoffs again. We went 7-9, so we are turning it around. We're tied with the Chiefs, the Chargers 9-7, and the Broncos 6-10. Lance, there we go. 4,600 yards, 37-19. I do wonder what he could have done last year if he started, but we'll never know. Jacobs, 998, 7 touchdowns. Martin with 5. Renfro, 96 catches, about 1,400 yards, 18 touchdowns. Waller, 101 catches, 995 with 7. Ruggs, 942 with 5. Bateman, 4, 813. On defense, Van Der Esch, 116 tackles, 102 for Hilton. Sack totals 8 for Littleton, 6.5 for Crosby, 5.5 for Farrell. Chamberlain with the half. I had him starting, but okay. Interceptions, 2 for Kowalski, and a few ones to go around. Now, what do we have for the yearly awards? Newton at the MVP, but we have Lance at 5, which is good. Coach of the Year, Mike Zimmer, interesting. Offensive player, Lance at 4. Defensive player of the year, Miles Jack. No Raiders. Offensive rookie of the year, nothing. Defensive rookie of the year, Chamberlain at 5. And that's going to be it. But we did draft an offensive lineman in the first round, so that is perfectly fine. I mean, we're at an 85 overall, so that's not that bad. 4 for Lance up to an 80. 4 for Rugg up to a 91. 3 for Renfro. Bateman with 4. So we're set there. Olsen 3. Miller 2. Nothing really else in the offensive line. Then on defense, Chamberlain 2. And that's going to be it, unfortunately. 1 for Arnett, for whatever that's worth. 1 for Mullen. The Bengals beat the Packers 45-29. Joe Burrow with a Super Bowl championship. Jacobs is coming back. Trent Brown's going to come back. Littleton, Crosby, Mullen, Abram, Renfro. Moreau probably. Farrell could go. I don't know what we have from... Oh, a lot of money. So we have $22 million in cap space. I brought back everybody I said I was going to, by the way. Don't want Kamara, don't want Hunt. DeCastro we don't need. Did we lose Rodney Hudson? We did. That's unfortunate. I'm going to make a 1-year offer to Richburg that'll still leave us with $17 million. But is there any big-name guys we want to bring in? We don't have to pay Lance anytime soon. Doesn't look like it. A lot of running backs, a lot of outside linebackers, which we don't need. Paris Campbell's going to be good, but I'm not to do that. Dante Harris. Lost it a superstar, if you say so. I mean, I guess we're good, right? Unless we brought in Ioannidis. But that doesn't... Ooh, how old is Eddie Goldman at this point? He might be pretty young, now that I think about it. 29? I guess not. For some reason, I thought he'd be like 26. But that's probably so wrong. I don't know why I thought that. Obviously, it is wrong. Richburg turned us down. Why? I'm insulted a little bit. So what is left for centers? Because we need something. I guess I'll go Ted Karras. I should know how to say this. He was on the Patriots. Is it Karras? I have no idea. We're going to bring him on the team, though. He's on the team. Good. Let's go to the... Whoop, don't want to do that. Let's go to the draft. Is this some sort of joke? I don't need a quarterback. Red is actually going to have good development, which I kind of just want to take him. But there's not much else here. Seems like a very bad draft. We could go outside linebacker, but we don't need that. We could go the receiver. We don't need that. I'm leaning for Jackson, the right guard. Put him at center. But I just don't know if that's a good idea. I think I am going to go red, unfortunately. Just because I know his development's going to be good. Even though we have Josh Jacobs. I'm going to take him, though. What? Really? This game is god-awful. Just be consistent. In the second round, we're taking defensive tackle J.J. Stewart. He's a 71 overall, normal development, 85 strength, 67 block shed, 83 power move, 59 finesse. So we have an 85 overall team across the board. I have a really good feeling about this year. The offensive line got a little bit worse at center, but Lance is up to superstar, which I'll take any day of the week. Then on defense, we're just looking solid all around. We're 3 deep, or actually 4 deep at corner. Got some good safeties, got great linebackers. So let's see what we can do. What a surprise. Missed the playoffs, went 7-9 again, tie with the Broncos, the Chiefs 11-4-1, and the Chargers 9-6-1. Lance 4,500 yards, 41-17. Awesome. I'm so going to regret not knowing what would have happened year 1. Jacobs 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 for Red, the rookie. Renfro 100 catches, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Awesome year. Ruggs 1,000 with 7. Waller 93 catches, 975, 10 touchdowns. Bateman 601 with a touchdown, 3 for Red. On defense, Van Der Esch 124 tackles, 117 for McMillan, 101 for Hilton. Sack totals 11.5 from Littleton, 6.5 for Hurst, 4 for Crosby. Interceptions, 3 for Van Der Esch, 3 for Wallace, 1 for Hilton, 1 for Williams. Yearly awards, what do we got? Lawrence with the MVP. Still wish he could have been on my team. Lance at 4. Coach of the Year, Stefanski. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Lance at 4 again. Defensive player of the year, rather. Van Der Esch at 4. Offensive rookie. Red's going to take it home. That's awesome. Defensive rookie of the year. McGee at 6. And Stewart at 8. Is that going to development up Red? I guess not. He has 2 XP. 5 for Lance, 3 for Renfroe, 3 for Ruggs, 2 for Bateman. 3 for Olsen's good up to an 80. On defense, nothing really. There's some 2s, a lot of 2s actually. What about Stewart? 2, hey! Tennessee beat the Saints 38-24. Now we have to bring back Henry Ruggs. We have to probably bring back Arnett. Waller will let him walk out the door. Hilton can go. Edwards can go. Like I said, Arnett's going to come back. But not much here. I don't know why Kingsway down though it's star development, but all right. So we have $25 million in cap space. So there's going to be a big-time corner here. There is a strong safety in Isaiah Simmons. That would be pretty good. We have 1 year left. I kind of want to just throw the rules right out the window. And I'm going to do that. Let's try to bring in Isaiah Simmons. Let's up that money to make sure he comes to our team. 104, 5 more than the Bengals. I'm not going to lie. Fletcher Cox would fit pretty nicely on this team. We don't have the money for it, apparently. So let's not worry about that. Anybody for cheap. I don't want running backs. I don't really want more like Darren Waller back, but if he'll come back for a cheap deal, why not? I'm not seeing much of anything. Maybe? I don't know. Do we need Taylor Lewan? I don't know. We got Simmons. We got Waller. That's good. What about Lewan? Is he just like going to big time me? He's not really sure. He did big time me. Let's go to the draft. With the 12th pick in the first round, we're going center Emmanuel Garcia. He's a 77 overall normal development. 89 strength, 82 run block, 78 pass block. In the second round, we're going corner Sean Stackhouse. He's a 73 normal development. 88 speed, 70 man, 64 zone, 73 play rec. Yes, Lance has superstar X factor. So doesn't Renfroe. Why doesn't Ruggs, by the way? But we're an 87 overall team, 88 offense, 87 defense. And we're looking good on offense. Almost an 80 or above on the whole offensive line. Then on defense, just solid all around. We could be a little bit better at corner. I'll give you that. But with Isaiah Simmons, Marcus Williams, that defensive line, those linebackers, I'm hoping we can walk right into the playoffs in our final year. I'm sure I'll be wrong, but let's go find out. I'm not too surprised. We missed the playoffs. We went 8-8. Chiefs 12-4, Broncos 10-6, and the Chargers 7-9. Lance 4,400 yards, 38-10. Awesome year. Jacobs 1,000 yards, 16 touchdowns. Awesome year. Renfroe 103 catches, 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns. So a lot of guys having career years don't make the playoffs. Ruggs 1,000 with 8, Waller 827 with 7, Bateman 5. On defense, what do we got? Van Der Esch 133 tackles, 103 for McMillan. Sack total 7 for Littleton, 3 for Crosby and Hurst. Interceptions 3 for Mullen, 2 for Williams, Abram, McMillan, Arnett. Simmons nowhere to be found for some reason. Where is he? 78 tackles. That's all you brought to the team right now. Yearly awards. Jackson MVP. Lance at 5 should be a lot higher than that. Coach of the year, Dan Quinn. We wouldn't be up there. Offensive player, Lance at 4. I thought maybe Jacobs would be up there. Defensive player of the year. We have Van Der Esch at 9. Offensive rookie. Nothing. Defensive rookie. Nothing. It's like we don't even exist. It's wonderful. Let's take one final look at the team before we end this video. Lance will be up to an 89. That 1 year really screwed us. I know it. We have a pretty good amount on the offensive line. Garcia is going to be up to an 80. On defense, Stackhouse has 2. Chamberlain with 2. It's kind of unfortunate. But that is going to be it for this video. Hit the like button down below, the subscribe button down below. Come on back for more videos. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Thank you to my Patreon producers for the month of August. We have Zach. We have the oldest man alive, Greg. # Team Relic. Nathan, Broadway Bob, and Harney B. It means the world to me. Thank you guys so much.